So if everyone could please come to sit tall. By that I mean the top of your head actually rises up a little bit, your shoulders are back and down a little bit, chin tucked in a little bit. And in so doing, the vertebra gets separated a little more. So this is a great posture for the energy, the pranic energy to come in, and the Kundalini energy to rise up, go through the brain and back down. So this posture helps facilitate that. Let your eyes fall shut, fall into your breath, slow it down. We'll be working on breath tonight, and so we begin here. And lately I've been going over long, deep breathing, so very briefly, let's go through that. With a complete exhale, begin to inhale by pooching out the belly. It begins with the lower belly. And then as that fills, then the chest cavity is involved. And then the whole thing gets involved up to the very fullest point, and the clavicles come apart, roll over the top, clavicles come together. The chest comes in first, and very lastly, the belly comes in. And then you begin again by pooching the belly out, inhaling, involving the chest cavity, all the way up to the upper chest, clavicles part, close, and you exhale, the chest comes in first, and lastly, the belly comes in. And just practice that now and then, because that is a saving grace for you at any time during the day, or you need to relax, slow down. That is true connection with the divine when you can do that. And your emotions are determined by your breath. So if you can slow your breath down, you got one up on the circumstances that are surrounding you and your reaction to those circumstances. Briefly scanning the body, check out your legs for any tension. And if so, let it go. Come up to the pelvic region, make sure you're not clenching. Move up into the torso, keeping only what you need for the posture, relaxing the arms. From the back of the neck, come up over the scalp, envisioning relaxing the entire scalp, all the way over to the forehead, unfurrowing the brow, unsquinting the eyes, letting the cheeks be loose, lips and tongue loose, jaw slack. Just you and your breath. Slow and easy, but thorough. Complete exhales, complete inhales. So Rumi says, when I see your face, the stones start spinning. You appear, all studying wonders. I lose my place. Water turns pearly. Fire dies down and doesn't destroy. In your presence, I don't want what I thought I wanted, those three little hanging lamps. Inside your face, the ancient manuscripts seem like rusty mirrors. You breathe, new shapes appear, and the music of a desire as widespread as spring begins to move like a great wagon. Drive slowly, some of us walking alongside our lane. I feel like saying to the universe sometimes, please be patient. I'm trying. I'm really working at it, honest. We all are. So be kind to yourself. It doesn't matter if you're laying your tribe, and Spirit knows that. So be kind to yourself. Okay, we're going to tune in, and I did have a request that everyone mute while we do the tune in, except for me, of course, so that we don't, it's just not like a room full of people, and it gets confusing sometimes, and I've noticed that sometimes that I will hear one person's doing this and another that, and it gets confusing. So for this moment at least, please mute. And then when the class begins, feel free to unmute at any time and ask questions. I'm very open to that, like I do in an in-person class. So just for this moment, do that. We're going to rub our hands together. We're going to build up the energy. And we're going to chant the Om Namo Buddhaya Namo. We're going to send out the frequency into the universe, saying, hey, energies, we are here. We're going to practice. And it calls in the golden chain to be with us and help us in this practice, and sets us our intentions in the proper way. Comes into the sternum, deep inhale, and exhale. Inhale again, exhale, inhale to begin. Om Namo Buddhaya Namo. Om Namo Buddhaya Namo. Om Namo Buddhaya Namo. Now for the Mangalam chart, for protection, inhale. Angare Name, Jugangare Name, Sangare Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name. Angare Name, Jugangare Name, Sangare Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name. Angare Name, Jugangare Name, Sangare Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name. Inhale and hold. Look to the third eye, press the tongue in the roof of the mouth, hold the breath. Exhale everything out completely out, keep it out. Pull the stomach in and up, press the tongue, hold the breath out. Inhale and relax. And okay, well, we got a neat little Kriya today. We're going to do just a little bit of warm-ups. And we'll begin with a pranayama called Grab a Little Energy, and many of you have done this before. Left hand is on your knee, left knee, and using your thumb and forefinger. It must be these two fingers, okay? Close off your right nostril, inhale, exhale, left. Close off your left nostril, inhale, exhale, right. So it's inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. And you do it rapidly, so it's like a breath of fire. So inhale, exhale. No, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're grabbing a little energy, so please begin that. Do it vigorously because this is a short little pranayama. Very short, but very powerful. Okay, continue. I can't see everybody, so I hope everything is going well. Okay, continue that breath, but take your left hand and put it right over your heart chakra as you continue. Heart chakra is in between the breasts, up just above the sternum, the bottom of the sternum. Chakras are very specific points in the body. So inhale, both hands overhead. Open and close your fingers. Exhale and relax. And we'll do just a few warm-ups, so a little bit of Sufi grind here. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Next time you come to the front, reverse direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands on the front shin, go right into spinal flex. And remember how that goes. You inhale the chest forward and up. Exhale, hunch down. The chin stays level to the mat. Warming the spine to facilitate that flow of Kundalini energy. And also for just the physical protection of our bodies. Okay, inhale forward, hold. Exhale, hands on the shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs in back, elbows all the way up shoulder height. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale, center, hold. Exhale, come to all fours for cat-cow. And begin when ready. Probably everyone here knows how to do cat-cow. But basically, cow is your belly's down and your head is up. That's your inhale. Exhale, arch the spine and the face goes down. So inhale, exhale. Make sure your head moves with this movement. So on cow, your face is facing forward. On cat, your face is all the way down. So that way you get a good flex of the neck. You know, whatever pace is going to work for you. You're the captain of your body, but you know, I encourage you to, if it's permissible, you check in with your body. It's between you and your body. And if your body says, okay, we can go a little faster, then do it. Don't hurt yourself. Spine just loves this movement. Okay, inhale into cow, belly down, face all the way up. Now, if available, pull move on. But if you're pregnant or on your cycle, don't do that. Okay, release, exhale back to your heels. Bring your third eye, your forehead to the mat in baby pose. Draw your arms back alongside the body, palms up next to your feet. Just chill out in that position. Feel the spine separating the vertebra and opening up, and it's a relief to the muscles and to the spine. I wish we could stay longer because the spine really does love that. You can do it longer. You can do it on your own. Okay, start rolling up for now. And then do a brief camel and whatever's available to you. You can do a full, or you can do a partial by putting your hands in your lower back and just leaning back with your head up. And then come back down. It's just a counter stretch. You don't need to stay. Legs wide for light nerve stretch. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. And I always have trouble trying to keep my knees from bending, so I'm sympathetic to that. Some people have difficulty with it, so do your best to not bend your knees. All right, now get your left hand on your left leg, right hand on the right, or big toes, it's there, but it's more important that you don't bend your knees than it is to grab your toes. Inhale center, kind of twist. Exhale down with the head just straight up on the body. So you're as if you're trying to bring your chest to your knee. Inhale center, twist, bring that chest towards your knee. Try not to bow your head. That's really not part of it. Just leave it. Don't ask me why. I don't know, but I go right by the manual. The manual says don't do that. The manual says leave your head around top of the shoulders. So that's my job. That's what I teach. And to be such a radical non-rule follower, that's a big deal for me to follow rules like that. Okay, inhale center and with leaving your head on top. Exhale straight forward, just stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale back up, feet together and continue. Same motion. Inhale up, exhale down. I think I was born outside the box. That's where I'm most comfortable. Exhale down, stay down, and if available today, pull and move on, rectum, sex over lower belly. Release that, inhale back up, draw the soles of the feet together, pull them up close to the body, sitting very tall and straight, carefully butterfly. Inhale, and with a straight back, exhale straight forward, just stretch. Oh, it feels good. Inhale back up, cross-legged again. Inhaling left shoulder up, exhaling right rapidly. Reverse, inhaling right. Both. Inhale up, pull. Let's do 7 shoulder rolls one direction, 7 in the other. I presume everybody's done 7 each direction by now. So sitting tall and straight, inhale the face to the left, exhale to the right. Just pushing your boundary on each side. Sat, no, sat, no. That's what you think. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhale center. Exhale chin to chest. Begin a slow neck roll by rolling your left ear to your left shoulder. Rolling around to the back, inhaling toward the back. Rolling right ear to right shoulder, exhaling toward the front. And continue 4 in each direction, please. And remembering to bring ear to shoulder so that your face is still facing basically forward while you do this. That gives the proper stretch on the sides of the neck. So that's, those of you that have been with me for a while know that that's a very often used, that standard pattern of warm-ups. They're not, it isn't necessary they go in that order. I like that order because we're sort of going from the bottom up and ending with the neck. But you can do any of these out of context. You can do, you say, oh, I feel like this, spinal flex, it's, yeah, go for it. Look, twist here, go for it. But if you do this whole series, notice how you feel right now. You feel like you've done something, and everything is balanced inside. So this is a good place to begin. And we're going to begin with a Kriya, but if you were doing a home practice, you could begin with a meditation or a Kriya or both. But the warm-ups really leave you setting free. Even if you only did the warm-ups, that's something, because you balanced everything out and you feel differently after that. All right, tonight we're going to do creating internal balance. Internal balance. And it's a sweet little Kriya. And without any untoward challenges. We did one the other night that I got complaints of people being very sore afterwards. This isn't too bad. Okay, you got your palms down and elbows into, you don't have to press them into your torso, but they're all the way in. And then you're just going to start bouncing a ball, an imaginary ball right in front of you, both hands together. And you're going to bounce that and bounce that. It says the breath will automatically become like a breath of fire if you're doing it rapidly. It'll be in harmony with the strength of the movement. It said this movement is heavy, powerful, and rhythmic. I find myself automatically exhaling when the hands go down, but you may find something different. They do not specify for us this thing what I'm doing. can't see everybody, but hopefully this is being done well. It's a simple enough movement. Stay with it. We're doing this for 4 minutes total. I like it when we have movements that are really doing something, and they don't tell us exactly what this is doing, but we're moving energy. And it's fun when it's something that's relatively easy to do, like this. It's no big deal. But we're getting something done. I'll read something while you're doing that. If the glandular secretion and the blood chemistry are not right, it doesn't matter how powerful and wonderful you are a handicapped person. And so, in general, this whole Kriya is balancing all of that. Our glands and our blood chemistry. Less than a minute. Continue. Maybe the dog can teach us downward dog.
Or just internal balance.
Stay with it, 20 seconds. Inhale, exhale, and come to all fours. We're going back into cat-cow position, but a variation. It's not the same thing. So I'll wait a second till you can get in position and then watch me demo this. So you begin with cow. You got your face up, your spine is arched down, so your belly is down. And from this position, you bring your forehead to the mat between your hands. And then inhale back up, back into cow position. Exhale down, bringing your forehead to the mat between your hands. I'm not seeing myself, so I hope I'm doing that right, but that's basically it. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Put your hands together so that your forehead comes to the tops of your hands. So inhale this position, exhale, touching the tops of your hands. Inhale back up, exhale down, touching the tops of your hands. This exercise energizes the brain. We all need that, right? Make sure that when you come up into cow, your face is all the way up into a proper cow position. Belly down, face up. So saith the nagging teacher. This is another 4-minute deal. So you got another 3 to go. It's It's always a good idea to establish a pace and try to stay with it. Make sure when you come down, you bring that forehead all the way to the tops of your hands. Not just a gesture. Actually do it. And when you come up, your face is all the way up into a proper cow position. Belly down, face up. Sweet. Stay with it. You're halfway. You're going to feel good after this. You're going to feel balance. Remember the theme, creating internal balance. Energies, chemistry, all of that. Glands. Steady pace, less than a minute. Inhale up. Exhale, relax the posture, come into easy pose, cross-legged position. Now, before you begin this one, let me demonstrate it and make sure that you got everything proper. You're making fists, and your upper arms are parallel to the mat. Your elbows are shoulder level. So you're up like that. Now, the arms come forward 60 degrees and to the side 60 degrees. And then it comes back, and then the other arm goes out to the side 60 degrees and then back. So 60, not 45, not anything less. And it's also going forward and to the side 60 degrees and back. So forward 60 degrees and back. Now you can get a rhythm going, now that you know what you're doing. One arm at a time, no crossing over. So complete one movement with the arm and the other. And now I was starting to do it wrong. Now I already see some people, you got to keep those elbows up, shoulder height. I have the advantage that I can see myself. That's looking really good, those of you that I can see. So they don't give a breath, but I naturally find myself inhaling when the fist goes up, exhaling when it comes down.
It says breathe heavily and move fast. The body will sway with the movement. The shoulders and rib cage will move. Now, some of you are letting your elbows drop too far down. Keep them up shoulder height, please. That's why I'm always recommending that you do a practice in front of a mirror so that you can see what your body's doing. It's hard to tell sometimes, and we forget. And it's human nature to want to do things the easiest way possible. That's just the way we are, right? So if we can take a shortcut, the body wants to do it. But when we're doing a discipline like Kundalini is, then we don't want to do that. We want to remain true to the discipline so that we get the true effects. And Yogi Bhajan said, look, you're not going to get anything without discipline. Get over it. You just got to do it. And it's purposeful discipline. It's not discipline just to be disciplined, although there's a lot to be learned from that. All of these things, and most of you already know this already, and so I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but when you can do movements like this within a Kriya, and you face challenges in the day-to-day life, you've already learned some strength that you have, and you know you're going to get through that challenge in the day. Just say, it's a Kriya, no biggie, and you work it. And it might be physical, it might be mental, it might be emotional. Sometimes the discipline is to bite our tongues, or to say precisely the right thing. Keep your elbows up, please. That's my job, is to nag. Okay, take an inhale. Exhale, relax the posture. This is such an easy Kriya compared to last week. It really is. This is, I don't know what got into me. I'm just pushover, right? Okay, you come into the position like as if we're going to do spinal twist, but we're not. It's this position, but now you raise your elbows way up like this, and their elbows a little bit forward, not all the way back, they're a little bit forward, and then you bend at the waist and bend back the other side. I naturally inhale, center, exhale one side, inhale, center, exhale the other, but they don't give a breath. That's just what I do. And they did caution, do not move the neck. Leave the neck in line with the spine. So please begin that. And you got to keep your elbows all the way up. I mean, they got the character here where the elbows up pretty high. Good, good. Move powerfully. This is only for a couple of minutes. So go ahead and work it. You don't have to hold back and reserve strength for 4 minutes. This is only 2. Okay, try to bend that spine. Don't just sway back from the waist. Actually bend the spine. Good. Excellent. It's very helpful. I'm able to see what you're doing. Inhale, center, hold. Exhale, relax. All right. I'm going to ask that everyone mute themselves at this point. We're going to be chanting Ha later on, and that could get very confusing because everybody's going to be at their own pace. So please do mute, and there's a series of things that it begins one way and ends in another. Okay, we're going to interlace our fingers with the thumbs touching. Okay, and then you're going to have them about 12 inches out from the heart chakra in front of the chest, elbows up. And the deal is you're going to start, let's see, 12 inches from the chest. You're going to inhale and pump the navel while you hold the breath. And you're pumping the navel in and out, holding the breath. And then when you feel like you got to exhale, you do, and then hold the breath out for the same amount of time and pump the navel while you're holding the breath out. Now, here's the deal. You can have your own pace. You can figure it out, but it would be a good thing to have an equal inhale and equal exhale, the amount of time. Stress yourself a little bit. That's the whole point of this, is that you feel stressed. Develop a pace and rhythm that will sustain you. Don't begin yet. Let me finish all this. You're going to close your eyes and concentrate at the brow point and continue pumping your navel. There's a line here I wanted to read to you if I can find it. But at any rate, I'm telling you the point of the thing. The body has to feel, when you're holding the breath out, the body has to feel like, oh my God, I'm about to die. Not that extreme, but it has to feel a little bit of stress. That's the whole point. How much stress you make it feel is up to you. It doesn't have to be a lot. It really doesn't. But at least hold it out to the point that it's uncomfortable, a little bit. Okay, so once more, you got your thumbs together, fingers interlaced in front of your chest, elbows up. You inhale, hold your breath, and pump, 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 until you exhale, and then hold the breath out. Pump, 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 pump. Okay, please begin. At this point, your eyes can be open. Okay, stay with it. Continue the pumping and the breath the same way you're doing it, but now close your eyes and look at the brow point. Your eyes are closed, crossed a little bit, looking up between the eyebrows, slightly above. Same breath. Just stay with it. This is where the self-discipline comes in.
Okay, you're gonna continue the breath and the pumping, but you're gonna start flexing your spine as if you're riding a horse. It's a lot to do at one time. Do the best you can. Beautiful. Okay, instead of doing the breath, you're gonna start chanting and pumping the belly as you chant. You're gonna chant har, ha, ha, H-A-R, rolling the R, ha, ha, ha. So that's the reason I had you mute. Everybody's on a different pace. So whatever, just ha, 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 go for it. It's only for a short time. Ha, 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 ha. I'll be quiet and let you do your own pace. Make sure it's verbal, audible. Like the chanting has called all the dogs in. All right, deep inhale, long hold. Stay with it, relax into it. Exhale.
Again, deep inhale and hold. Keep the posture if you can, arms up. Relax into it, relax. Exhale, keep the posture. One last time. Inhale deep, and hold. Exhale and relax. Well done. That's a 30-second hold. That's fairly advanced to be able to do that. But it's doable. You know, it really is. You're not going to pass out or anything like that. It's just uncomfortable. The real trick is relaxation, and don't let the fear take over, because it's the fear that does the damage. All right, let me read something while you just sit there for a second. Exercise can bring your emotional release and can tire you out so you can sleep. You exert yourself, sweat, and then deeply relax. This is very good, but to achieve the total excellence, you must be able to control the chemistry of the blood. That is where Kundalini Yoga comes in. It is only through control of the chemistry of the blood that one can sustain one's excellence over the long run. Glands are the guardians of your health, and their secretions are vital to the strength and emotional balance needed in life. Well done, people. Please come to rest on your backs for Shavasana. So, and gong, and I don't know how much you guys can hear the gong, so I try to bang it a little louder than usual. Well, when you play gong, you're not really banging. It's glancing blows. You don't bang and send out a sharp sound. That's disturbing. But I like to have the volume up, hopefully, so that people can hear it and enjoy it. breath. Coming back with gratitude for your breath and your body, for being alive and present. A little bit of movement coming back in the body, slowly wiggling fingers and toes, circling wrists and ankles. Reaching overhead with your arms in a full body stretch. Then draw your knees to your chest, hug them in. Make some little circles around your lower back, each direction. Extend your left leg out onto the mat. Pull your bent right knee over into a cat stretch. So your shoulders just remain flat on the mat. And in this position, your right arm is out to the right and your face is turned that way, or at least straight up. And then roll back to center and reverse. This time pull the left knee over to the right. Your face turns to the left and your left arm extends, keeping the shoulders flat on the mat. And rolling back to center, rub the soles of the feet together, the hands together, building the energy. And grasp your knees and rock up and down, massaging the spine 3 or 4 times before you rock all the way up. And we're going to do a short meditation, and it's right in line with what we've already been doing. In fact, the meditation itself is very similar to some of the exercises that we're doing. This is called balancing the nervous energies. And again, it's with the breath. You're going to put your hands in front of your heart chakra, but not touching. Right hand is on top of the left hand's top. The right palm is on top of the left hand top. Thumbs come together, and as I mentioned, they're not touching the chest, actually. So let's see if they give a distance. They don't say, so you're pressing the thumbs tips together. Eyes are 9/10 closed, so they're just barely cracked open, really. And you're going to inhale deeply through the nose and calmly hold the breath in for 15-20 seconds. And then you exhale completely through the nose and calmly hold the breath out for 15-20 seconds. Now, you know you can do that. We just did 30 seconds. So concentrate on the breath. The link between you and God is the breath. Be conscious of the total breath. And, okay, well, air must go all the way out on the exhale so that the heart valves get equal pressure in the brain, and central nervous system will trigger the survival systems for a few seconds. That's what I was talking about in the Kriya. It just is, you're not a major, holding breath, but it just triggers that survival thing. Whoops, 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 red alert, but it's not extreme. We're going to continue this for 5 minutes. So remember, inhaling through the nose, holding for 15-20 seconds, exhaling through the nose, holding 15-20 seconds. The trick is calmness.
Eyes 9/10 closed, just barely cracked open. This meditation brings the entire nervous system and glandular system into balance, putting the thumbs together. And in this mudra, the sciatic nerve is neutralized at the point of the ego. Be conscious that even with the breath held out, you are still alive. A lot of problems in family and social relationships are because you don't have control over the breath. The beauty of life is based on the breath. Breath is the link between you and God, and the breath of life is what gives you the sensitivity to your environment. Do this exercise at lunchtime or anytime you want to be sharper and have an edge over the situation. It balances all the nervous energies and balances all the glandular system to tune them to maximum efficiency. Inhale, if you're not already. Exhale, relax the mudra, and please just sit in stillness for a few moments. We'll sing the Long Time Sun now. Please remain muted.
May the long time
Prayer pose, please.
shine upon you.
All love
Surround you, and the pure
light
within you guide your way home. Guide your way home. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love, surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Guide your way home. May the long time sun shine on you. Oh, love, surround you, and your light within you guide your way home. Guide your way home. Guide your way
And hold the posture just a moment, please. And Yogi Bhajan says, you have to project your purity and piety to uplift and raise people's consciousness. Reach out, give them the spirit, show them there's a better thing than Maya. Maya is just the everyday living. It's time for you to serve people, humanity. Our main job is to be together and inspire each other to reach for the golden light. Let us be one in the oneness of each other. Love and reach out, make life happy. I hope you will live this day with these words deep in your heart. And these are the days for people. It's happening up there. When you do this practice, you radiate and people are affected. Thank you for doing this. Thank you so very much. Sana.